Someone in the chat said, could it be because like her being a single member for a generation like affects her viewpoint? Because maybe she feels, like she has to carry the entire weight on herself because she is, representing an entire generation.
No one told her to carry anything. Just be there.
Yeah.
That part.
She just needs to
do the
sing.
She
job.
did that to
Sit down
herself.
and sing.
Just
I
sing,
mean-
just sing, girl. Just sing. Sakura just being
Yeah.
extra. Sakura
Yeah.
is that girl in kindergarten that tells a teacher that, hey, we forgot the homework, miss. Like, just sit down. Just sit down.
God damn.
Mm.
She's like, oh, remember that assignment we all had to do? Don't
Like,
forget. We have to turn it in.
Be quiet, Sakura.
Like,
Just sit
teacher,
down.
didn't we have a math test yesterday? Didn't you grade
Oh
it?
man,
Bitch, shut
I'm triggered
up.
by that.
Yeah.
Like, right. I think we all are. Like, girl, shut the fuck up.
Oh, and happy birthday to David and Antonia. You guys celebrated birthdays while we were gone.
Thank
you.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Thank you.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Antonia. Oh, she has something to say about the glitter crew.
yeah, Junjun said, fuck all of them, they did.
Oh, I'm ready now. I'm ready.
But
I mean, I was sad, but at the same time, like, it doesn't really have anything to do with her idol career. So I was just kind of like, really Junjun, but she's allowed to have her own opinion, I guess.
For me, it kind of brought up like, oh wow, I really have this image of Morning Musume, specifically Morning Musume, and a lot of Hello Project in my mind of like, really, the way that they fit into my world is really different than they fit into their own world in the real world, and this is unfortunately a really common sentiment right now. And as a transgender person, like this shit was like, oh man, ignorance is ignorance, and I don't know how relevant she is in China. Definitely not relevant in Hello Project anymore. So I'm just kind of like, that's a but. Am I wrong? He sent them back to
No,
China.
you're not wrong. It's true. It's true.
If you're gonna say something like that, like be a little more cunty about it. Like make it sting, make it like pop, because this is the same shit I've heard all the time. So
Using Trump as your messaging, your message, and first of all, sis, mind your business. Stay on your side of the pond. I'm gonna just be honest with you on that one. Stay on your side of the pond, because we don't talk about y'all matters.
Well, I forgot to mention one thing. Junjun does have a degree in gender and women's studies.
really,
No, she doesn't.
I was going to say, don't piss me off. I was going to say, don't piss me off.
that's
Sorry.
even more surprising. Like that degree came from Timu or something. Like what?
It is kind of disappointing, especially because, coming from a gay man in a very conservative country, Morning Musume is like one of the outlets where, I feel like a lot of the fandom does accept people of all kinds of sexual orientation. So it is kind of frustrating to see her comments regarding this topic. And yeah, and suddenly her not getting lines doesn't annoy me anymore.
Y'all are so shady.
I think it should also be mentioned that, like, especially within Hello Project, the idol image is kind of like, it's very manufactured. So you have to look at like, okay, this is like a persona they're putting on. And I'm not saying like they're like faking their personalities or anything, but most of
They're entertainers at the end of the day.
Right, exactly. And at the end of the day, like management does like 99% of their like stuff. So
Something I can't get over though is that if Trump met Junjun, she'd be put in jail just for being Chinese. Like that's what kind of gets me is like, I guess to me it's just like the dissonance. That's why I'm not offended by this. It's just kind of like, what?
I hope that she learns from this experience and that she actually just studies a little bit more.
I feel like the main takeaway from this is, at the end of the day, they're entertainers. Just don't get too invested in these girls' lives, because at the end of the day, they're not perfect. They're human. Some are flawed humans. Just look at them as entertainers, and just keep it at that. That's how I feel.
No one likes interpersonal relationships.
Yeah, those what they call parasocial relationships.
Yeah.
Because I saw some people were they were genuinely hurt by this. Because some people were like fans of Junjun and were really fighting for her to get lines during the Platinum era. So seeing this, it's like a slap in the face,
I was gonna say for both scandals, word of the day is parasocial.
Woo!
Yeah.
Reach.
I love that.
Oh Lord.
Ikuta Rio got caught with her sneaky link. I mean, her university classmate. Before we speak, before we even speak on this, I want to hear from the chat and you guys. Was this really a classmate, or was this really her sneaky link? What do you guys think?
Oh, child, please! You know it was her sneaky link.
I hadn't seen the photos before, but okay, that looks kind of.
This ain't
They're
no
little.
classmate.
They were on a date, definitely.
They were a little too close for comfort.
Period.
She was getting that wake up call over there.
But now Donnie can't say that Rio's boring anymore. So take that.
Well, listen, this is spicy.
Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Exactly.
I thought if you're gonna lie, Rio's got some flavor now. She's a little spicy. I was like, ooh.
Everybody's
Some people like Erina, she's 27 and still have never had a boyfriend. So
As
Well,
far
you
as we
can
know,
have-
I'm sorry.
you can have
These girls are not in their 20s, not having relationships. They all got sneaky links. I'm telling you, they're just
Definitely.
This one just got caught.
I hope so. If
Talking about
Yeah.
parasocial relationships, I feel like again, some people really need to understand and and think that she is her own person. She's allowed to love
Yeah.
who she wants to love.
Exactly.
You're not. I mean, we cannot be disappointed with her choices. At the end of the day, she is her own person.
Yeah.
Other agencies have like one of the most popular idol groups in Japan. Like the members are like publicly announced that they're getting married and everything, and the agency is
Wow.
just like cool.
Oh, I
So-
think on the street.
Yeah, the people who are upset with her are probably just like disgusting, sleazy old men. So
yeah,
It'd be really cool if Hello Project could really kind of flip the script and be like, you know what? Yeah, they can date, and you guys can. You'll still buy all their 2-shot photos. You'll still buy all the microfiber towels and go see the concerts and whatever.
no,
Like
not the microfiber towels.
Oh, my.
they have all those
Not
little
the towels.
Some were saying things like, "Oh, we're gonna stop supporting her. We're gonna stop buying her goods and stuff, and she's gonna flop." And I was like, "Oh my god, y'all are so nasty!" And they were saying even more wild shit that I won't repeat. But some of those Native fans, they were mad, but they were talking about they're gonna get her back financially by not buying her stuff. And I think that's just so fucked up. What do you guys think of that?
did she
Alright,
murder some? Did she murder
apologize.
someone? Hello?
I was going to say, baby, you ain't got to apologize for nothing.
honestly,
Alright.
to me, it
Next
reads like
question.
she got a picture of herself taken like slapping Haru or something. Like it's I don't understand. Just I think through my Western lens, I don't understand it. But it's just like, damn, it's not that. It doesn't feel that extreme, but it's like, it's just an apology. I feel like you would see from someone who did something like really terrible. But I guess in Hello Project world, it is. So
I just thought it was it's a new level of like delusional for all her mainly older men fans, I
Right.
think. To
Speak
be
on
like
it.
completely like shocked that this like gorgeous 20-year-old woman has a boyfriend. And it's like, why would you go against this? And like, it's like, why do you feel betrayed that a girl who does not know you has a
Just
boyfriend?
because you
I
buy
would-
all of her goods does not mean you're entitled to her as a person. Like,
Yeah.
no, guys. The more goods you buy, the more she'll communicate with you telepathically.
Oh.
That's how it works.
Mhm.
the plot kind of thickens with this scandal because more photos were released of another guy.
Damn, girl!
Her sneaky
Ooh.
links, her roster was getting exposed.
She's got a lot of
Yeah.
university friends.
Yes!
I'm here for it, but it's like, girl, keep your dogs on a leash. Like,
Dogs, woof.
I ain't mad at her. You go, girl.
I'm not either. That's what I'm like. Ooh, she may have a little flavor to her. I'm glad she's got a little roster. Because listen, when I was in my 20s, I had a roster too. Okay, I had my sneaky links,
You ain't the only one, child. I remember my 20s.
but I had my dogs on a leash. Okay, they weren't doing no bullshit like this. Like,
She's going to be my new daughter.
oh, she stole my
Not
eye. But I'm
chocolate
gonna
dinner.
she's still my op, but I gotta stick with her for this one because.
At first, I heard Maria said she's going to be a new mother, and I was like, "Whoa, maybe not yet."
Also, I read somebody in the comments said that they are not allowed to fall in love, but then they are singing songs about love, being in love, and also sexy songs, and having a lot of photo books. And I always thought it's very, very hypocrite that they are doing all this, but then they can't have a normal.
Y'all are cooking tonight.
Yeah,
I love y'all.
Yeah.
If you got a problem with the girls dating, but you don't have a problem with some weirdos doing nasty things with the bikini shots, then you are the problem.
Yeah.
That part!
Once they're adults, it doesn't matter. But when you're like 12 or 13 and you're like posing in ways that you shouldn't be posing, I'm like, this money could probably be spent elsewhere in a better way.
I mean, that's what happened with AKB last time when they had summer singles and like, they would include like photo books of like their members in bikinis, but like, there's also like, 11, 12-year-old member in the photo book as well, and it's just like, oh.
Who is that for? Sorry.
Right.
You know who it's for. That's something
We don't even want to talk about who it's for.
Sakura felt the need to jump in, and she made a statement, and I'll read it to you because I don't know if you guys can see
here we
it.
go.
Bitch,
what did you just say? Bitch, what did you just say?
Wow.
Did Sakura need to say anything?
Fuck no! She should have shut her mouth and ate her phone and left it alone.
Yeah.
That's like really mean, I think.
Yeah, she could have had a private conversation.
Yo, I'm high. I can't.
Listen, I'm sorry. If it was me, I don't care how it is in Japan. If it was me, Sakura, I mean, you have to get in the field for this one. Like, girl, you ain't gonna play with this. After I've already apologized.
Like, Sakura, let's take this outside.
Meeting in the ladies' room.
Maybe we could have like.
I mean,
this mentality is very toxic. Again, not just entertainers, even like, everyone who is like working. Why do you have to put your work above yourself? Like, like, oh, you need to be someone who can prioritize the group over yourself. Like, no.
This bitch, she means business. This is like, she doesn't really have, and I'm not saying that I don't know her, but to me, her Morning Musume image is, I'm Oda Sakura, I love Morning Musume. I'm also very like traditional with it, with like senpai kohai stuff. And also Japanese translations from Google are they're very literal. They're very like, I feel like there's a lot, Japanese is like a really contextual language, and I think if you can't like really, if you can't read it and you're just relying on the translations, any translation, it will always come off as like kind of cold and kind of strange. But I also do think that this, it sounds like something Sakura would say, just kind of based on hearing her talk about Morning Musume as like a lifestyle and job.
I'm afraid because
she would never be the leader.
To be the next leader, and if he's gonna be like these two old members, I don't know if I'm happy about it.
And Ellie,
the other members,
I'm glad you said that because a lot of people had the same idea.
Yeah.
Erina's been very
that as well.
Erina's been very progressive with her leadership, and Sakura, she's very traditional. She's very conservative. Do you guys think when Sakura takes leadership, if she makes it to that point, will she try to flip it back to the old ways, or what do you guys?
I got something to say to that. I think her leadership will be just like my lactose intolerance, very binding.
Ooh.
Let's go.
With this statement, first of all, she shouldn't have said anything. She's not even leader. That's Irina's job. Second of all, if this statement is like a representation of how she's going to be his leader, then God help Morning Musume, because Erina has, made the group progress, and with Sakura, with Irina graduating and Sakura becoming leader, I feel like she's going to regress the group back to when Mizuki was leader, and we all know how that.
We all hated that.
How that was. Yeah, 9 years.
Dictatorship.
I just think maybe because she's been in the group for so long, as is 9th through 11th. I feel like maybe she feels like since she's dedicated so much time to it that she sees like her like juniors like breaking the rules, which is just, you know, having a normal life. Maybe she feels like slightly, I don't know why I'm doing like a psychoanalysis. Maybe she feels slightly like salty that she couldn't have had the same things, kind of. And that, like, something like that. But I just think it's so, she's my favorite member, but I just cringed so much when I saw this. I was like, oh, that's so corny. Maybe
I think you hit the nail on the head there. Truly, with like, that girl has been in entertainment since she was like 11 or 12, and
she was Kenshuusei.
Yeah.
Right.
Watch Sakura having a sneaky link.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all this.
She has hoes in every area code.
In every prefecture.
I guess you that Sakura has a secret.
For me, in the end, I don't want to blame her because in the same case as in Junjun, everybody is a little bit like we are a product of our society. So her thinking like that and thinking that job is the most important thing has to do a lot with a Japanese societal norm. But we are also living in the 21st century. We are in 2025. He's your coworker, or I don't know if they are friends or not, but you have been working with her for more than 5 years. You can have a little bit of sympathy, and instead of just saying you must do everything we tell you without complaining, he should be like, well, maybe I shouldn't say anything. And
just because she's out experiencing life as, I don't know, 20-something-year-old woman who is just getting out there to date, like, if that was the case, then child, lock me up and throw away the fucking key. Because I was, like I said before, I was buck wild in my 20s. So if that's just dating, honey, if only you knew. My Grindr profile was, never mind. Shut up, David. I'm not gonna
This message, I know that translations are really weird, but it's weird that itself, the message that's just sending. Like, why would you attack your own coworker when you know that she's getting attacked from vicious people in the internet?
Yeah, she was funny. She brought the dance. She brought humor. She was really sweet to the members. I'll miss her a lot. But I don't think she was that great of a dancer, honestly.
Who said that? Who said that?
Whoa, okay.
Mitch!
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
man. This is the dance
boy.
machine.
Oh, gosh.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Oh, not the Tyra. Not Tyra.
There's never going to be another one like her. I'm just saying it right now. Although I am going to miss her half six stepping ass from back in the early days. Because let's face it, everybody was on the full 8 count. She was doing a 2-step.
It is time for Erina to leave. I mean, I wasn't really surprised either. I was kind of like, okay, when will she announce it? I feel really bad for her because 14 years in Momosu and she has a minute of solo lines.
Damn.
Yeah.
She did.
She ate her syllables though. Let's give her that.
I mean,
not the syllables.
The most tenured woman in Morning Musume. That's gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping she would make it to 15 or 20.
Mitch.
Wouldn't it be fun to have 20 years of Erina Ikuta? She's 32 and just.
No, we gotta move forward. We gotta progress.
That girl rest her injury bones, even though she's been
She does need to rest. She needs to go in a cryogenic chamber and rest.
Mighty Magic.
I think the title is gorge. I think it's cute.
Cute.
Mighty Magic.
Do you guys know where it comes from?
Power Rangers.
No.
Well, not that.
No.
Like I said, the only 2 things I can say was wrong with this year for Morning Musume was the dust they pay Ayumi for her graduation single. We're not.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the shitty album that was Professional 17.
Oh
yeah.
I'm just saying, the album was trash. Here's the thing: you're coming off of the heels of That's J-pop, right?
Right.
And That's J-pop. I already told y'all how I felt about that album. There's no skips on that album.
Right.
So when you're coming off of that to this, it's like a huge downgrade. So y'all can say what y'all want about the lifestyle. I don't give a fuck because I see your face. I see your face. I am not trying to argue with you on this one.
That Akane Sakura duo was
what the fuck?
corny and lame. I
didn't get that.
Good. It felt like they were like held at gunpoint doing it. It really did. They didn't like flow. They didn't. It just seemed so.
I'm going to be really honest.
She always says that and just has the hottest take.
I love it.
I love Maria. Go ahead, Maria.
I'm going to be really honest. The fact that we do not have a Uniki solo unit song is infuriating for me.
15 Key got one before them.
Exactly. This is so blunt fucking disrespect. And I hate it. And I'm going to keep saying it. And I'm going to use my platform on YouTube as the Uniki mother to say it. Hello Project, you are disrespecting kids here.
So what are your expectations for the year? What do you think is going to happen this year?
Miki better get leadership. Plain and simple.
Miki better get leadership. Fuck Sakura.
Yes, I was going to say, because if we got Sakura, child, we going to have Raisin Bran for fucking leadership. Until she leaves.
Damn. Hold on. Issa said 2 singles. Very ambitious, Issa.
Please give us 2 singles in a year.
Honestly, that should be the bare minimum at this point. Like, come on.
Agreed.
So that means we need 2 graduations because we're only getting graduation singles at this point.
Let one be Sakura. Let one be Sakura.
They better not make her sing any higher than she can, because the deep voice that she has now
100%.
is amazing. Keep it. I'm not playing with y'all. Let me take my belt off on y'all.
Not the belt, not the Obi. Damn.
Yes, the belt.
Oh yes, Papi.
My mama calls it the act like tool.
Yes, Papi, hit me with the belt.
Ooh, Maria.
I'm sorry.
DJ in the chat, he says, I'm a Haruko Wota, but I refer to her as when you lie on your resume but still get the job.
Well said, 100%.
So shady.
No, these times where you look at her and she's like, dude, does she even want to be here? Does she want to be dancing and shit?
She's a floodgates girly. Like, she's not used to this.
Yeah.
Maybe she's like AI or something.
What about?
Oh, look at SM. Hold on, SM's in the chat. He said, "Wish I could join one of these days, but I've been working as they happen." SM, we love you. We understand, and whenever you're available, just hit me up on Instagram, and you can always come up. Thank you, SM. We love you.
We miss you and love you, SM.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You know what? Sakura needs more junior members. Maybe it'll soften her up a little bit. Like when Reina, when the 10th generation joined, and that kind of softened her up. That's what
Sakura needs a blunt. She needs a good like smoke. She's got to chill out.
She needs to give a bit. Give me more. Give us more.
Wait, give me more. Give me.
Yeah.
Give me more.
She's got to cook a little bit more.
She's got to simmer. Let the flavors develop a little bit.
Well, and she's got to turn the stove on too. But once that pot is boiling, it's gonna be good.
Shady.
She's becoming quite bland, like that one lady sweet potato pie.
What, like a member color?
No.
Is she? Ooh.
Speaking of milk tea, she needs to have some. You know how like a boba is like what makes the milk tea kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to have that for her to like give us a girl. Give us your bobas. Right. Oh, that's not wrong.
No.
Sorry, that sounded so wrong. Sorry.
Oh Lord. So when the 15th generation joined, they seem to management put all their eggs in Rio and May, and it left poor little Homare behind.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think there's something that Rio and May have that Homare doesn't?
Star power.
Ooh, damn. Okay.
Homare has something that May and Rio don't have. Talent.
Ooh.
Fighting words.
Hot takes. Okay.
Oh,
Reina can spit. Now, Reina Minaj? Okay.
Reina
Yoko the Stallion? Okay.
Oh.
No!
Lil Yoko.
I said that. Hold on, I said
Oh,
that.
did you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yoko Rilla.
No Naka Mickey, the Alabama Slammer, the global representative, the cultural reset, hashtag No Naka Nation, hashtag Mickey Mania, hashtag Mga, make Mamusu great again. So any last words for anyone before we cap the stream?
Hot Wheels for life.
I'm glad you weren't driving today, Maria, because you were teasing
Yeah.
me last time. Like, Maria's always driving. Like, where's she going?
I work.
And then bam, she's in a room, and then like 2 seconds later, it's like, she's like
It's crazy.
you're a Power Ranger. The way you're just.
Yeah, it's like she teleports.
Y'all have a good night.
Yes. Hang on.
Bye,
I also
guys.
figure out
Bye,
how to
everyone.
leave. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
It was me who leaked
Bye-bye.
the photos on Kitagawa Rio. It was me. I did it. Fine. It was me. I leaked those photos.
I got to
Yes,
go.
it
Y'all
was
play
me.
too damn much.
Now what? Now
No.
what? Yeah, I did it. It was me. It was
No,
Donnie.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to get
You
me
know
out.
what?
揺れて揺れて今シェイキートゥザビー危険な賭けを二人を貸して